Hi guys, today I'm ranking the DCEU movies, so let's get into it. Today I'm ranking the DC movies. For it, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Let's all go. So before I start this video, I hope you have a Merry Christmas and so yeah. And so yeah, there's 60 movies to go through. This will be the final DC ranking I've done now that all the movies are done. And Aquaman Lost Kingdom was the last DC movie. So there's 60 movies to go through. And I'm gonna keep this short because I technically already did one a couple months ago, and that one was like 25 minutes. So I'll keep this one as short as like. And so let's start. So number 16 is Suicide Squad. It's no surprise. This is the worst DCE movie, and I think the most disappointing one because I thought the trailers really looked good with the Bohemian Rhapsody. And the movie came out, and Warner Brothers botched the movie. So it wasn't even David Ayer's vision, and I don't like this movie. Like, it was, despite that, I still think Will Smith is good. Jared Leto is good. Margot Robbie, Joel Kinnaman, Viola Davis. Though I wasn't a huge fan of Jared Leto's Joker, to be honest, but I thought his acting was fine. Now people ask for a cut. I don't know if we get a cut. I don't know if we'll improve this movie, but yeah, that's I just feel like Enchantress the villain wasn't good. Some of the visuals weren't good. And you could tell the music it was trying to be Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's Suicide Squad. Number 15, I have Justice League, the one from 2017. Now I actually watched the cinemas. I actually liked it, but then over time I started not to like it because you can tell it wasn't Zack's vision. I don't want to go into the story because we've heard it so many times. There's plenty of other YouTubers that have covered it. But yeah, this is basically a Frankenstein monster movie, and it wasn't Zack Snyder's vision. There's some stuff I like about. I like Superman and Flash Racing. I like the like Super and Deathstroke, but I just did not like Steppenwolf. I thought the CGI wasn't good. It was a mess. It was and yeah, the Henry Cavill mustache wasn't good. So yeah, it's a terrible movie. So that's Justice League, especially when we have the Snyder Cut, which I'll get to that, which is much better than this movie. Number 14, I have Wonder Woman 1984. I was looking forward to this movie because I love the first Wonder Woman. At the time, it was my favorite DC movie. I was looking forward to it, and this movie was a massive disappointment. I didn't like how they brought back Steve Trevor. There's some stuff in this movie I don't like. Cheetah, I wasn't a huge fan of. I thought Maxwell Lord was the only good thing about this movie, but yeah, it was just forgettable. I really wish it was. So yeah, that's one of the 84. I wasn't a huge fan of it, and I really did not like it. And so yeah, it's one of the 1984. So there's some stuff I liked there. I thought there wasn't that much action in it. I thought some scenes were good, but I thought overall it just was a massive disappointment. And number 13. So starting from this point onwards, all the DC movies I can say good. There's only three I don't like. So number 13, Aquaman Lost Kingdom, the final movie in the DC and the most recent one. It's currently in cinemas right now. I saw this in cinemas, and and yeah, it's. I don't think it's a bad movie. I just feel like the story is just not that great. I feel like the chemistry between Jason Momoa and Patrick Wilson is a good thing about this movie. And yeah, I saw it twice. I might see it again. I thought Black Manta stuff was good, but I thought overall the story kind of just brings it down. And as a conclusion to the DC, I really don't think it's a good conclusion. To be honest, I feel like it wasn't intended to be the final movie, but Amber Heard has much more screen time in this, and because they thought they were gonna reduce her role, but I think it's an okay movie. Like if you want an ending, you can check it out. But yeah, I saw cinemas, and yeah, so I saw Justice League in cinemas as well, and yeah. So then 12 we have Birds of Prey. Now I saw it in cinemas. I actually enjoyed this movie. I know a lot of people don't like it. Like technically, it's not really a Birds of Prey movie. It's kind of just a Harley Quinn movie featuring the Birds of Prey, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. For Black Master's Girl like Johnny Smollett Bell. I love Rosie Perez, Margot Robbie, and Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I just kind of wish it was a bit longer so they could have fleshed stuff out more, but yeah, I would want a Black Canary movie. I don't think it will happen now, but I still think it's just technically a spin off of Suicide Squad. And I really enjoyed this. I thought the visuals were good. I thought the action was good. And so, yeah. So I saw this in cinemas. And then at number 11 at Black Adam. I saw this 6 times in the cinema. And in cinemas, I thought it was great. The more I think about this movie, the more I'm like, it's okay. It's not that great. I feel like the writing isn't that great. I thought the villain was forgettable. I think the best thing about this movie was the JSA, and Black Adam was okay, to be honest. But yeah, Henry Cavill shows up one final time, and yeah, And yeah, it didn't do well. I'm kind of happy it didn't do well because I did not want Dwayne Johnson to run DC. That's what was going to happen had this have been successful. But I think it's okay movie. If you want action, I think the action is the great thing about this movie. And yeah, so it's Black Adam. Number 10, I have Aquaman, the first Aquaman movie. Now I saw this in cinemas. I enjoyed it. It's the only DC movie that's made $1 billion, and I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was great, and I do think it was jokey and too cheesy at times. I watched it recently in preparation for Aquaman's Kingdom, and I liked it even more. I thought it was great. I do think the visuals are good. The water scene, some of it's good, some of it's not. But the costumes, Aquaman's costume is great. I was think it's the most comic accurate costume we've ever had. And yeah, I really enjoy Jason Momoa. I like Patrick Wilson. Yahya Abdul-Mateen Second's good. Amber Heard was in this movie. That's Aquaman. Number 9, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. Now, I do not like the theatrical cut. I do think the ultimate cut is better. It has 30 minutes more, and I do enjoy this movie. I think the problem with this movie is that it sets up too much. It's trying to set up a Justice League, and they see whole Justice League through a flash drive. I did not like how they brought in Doomsday. I didn't like how he looked. I didn't like Lex Luthor in this movie. But I really like the performances. Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Henry Cavill was good. I did not know how they killed Superman in the second movie, but yeah, it's okay movie. The more I look at it now, I love the Ultimate Edition. I still think it's great. I feel like they should have just done a World's Finest movie instead of a Batman versus Superman movie. So it's Batman versus Superman. Number 8, I have Man of Steel, the first DC movie. Now this one is one of my favorites. I still think this is probably. I think it's probably one of the. I think it's probably the best one. It's out of the three. But I think it's the most enjoyable. And the reason why I say that is that this one is much shorter compared to the other ones. And I do think that I have problems with the story of Man of Steel. I love Henry Cavill, Amy Adams, Michael Shannon, Kevin Costner, Diane Lane, Lawrence Fishburne, and Russell Crowe. I think the problem with this movie, I just feel like it doesn't really. There's so much stuff I don't like this movie. I don't know how Jonathan Kent dies. I don't know how Superman snaps Zod's neck, but overall, I think it's a good movie. I really want a Man of Steel 2. Obviously, that's not happening now. We're getting a reboot, Superman Legacy, and I hope it's better than this movie. I still like this movie. I just feel like there's some problems with it that I have with it. Number 7, I have Blue Beetle. Now, this came out this year. I saw it in cinemas, and I thought it was really great. I enjoyed it. It didn't do well at the box office, but Susan Sarandon's good. George Perez and Zola Maradona was good. And yeah, I thought it was a great movie. I enjoyed it. And we will see Blue Beetle in the DC universe. I don't know when. Maybe Booster Gold TV show. I don't know. I doubt we get a sequel. I mean, because it really didn't do well at the box. But I enjoyed it. I thought the visual was good. The suit looked great. The suit was so comic accurate. I really loved the suit. I thought the family aspect was good. And yeah, I love all the cast. I love the characters. I really enjoyed this movie. So yes, Blue Beetle. Number 6, I have Shazam, the first Shazam movie. I saw this in cinemas, and I enjoyed it. I really thought it was a great movie. It was Zachary Levi was good. I love Asher Angel. Um, Jack Dylan Grazer and was good. Mark Strong was good as Dr. Savannah. I enjoyed it. It was really good. I love the family aspect. I really love this movie, and yeah, it was really good. So yeah, that's Shazam, really good movie. How many you check it out? This is the first Shazam movie we had, by the way, and it was really great. I really enjoyed it, and so yeah, that's Shazam. Number 5, I have The Flash. Now, this also came out this year. I saw it in cinema. I enjoyed this movie. I know it didn't do well at the box office. It was the biggest box office bomb of all time. Obviously, that got overtaken by the Marvels, but I still think it's a good movie. I thought Ezra Miller was good, Sasha Calais was good, Michael Keane was good. I even like Ben Affleck. I love the two characters. Like 3 characters Ezra Miller played, and I know that people don't like Ezra Miller, but I really love this Flash, and I really like this movie. Now, I would have wanted a sequel. Obviously, we're not going to get it now. I don't know the Flash's future in the DC universe. We just have to wait and see. But I'm happy we got this movie. This was in development for like 9 years, and we finally got it. And I really enjoyed this movie. The standout is Ezra Miller, Michael Keaton. I love Sasha Calais. And yeah, which is not coming back in the DC universe, but I think this appearance is really good. That's the Flash. Number 4, I have Shazam: Fury of the Gods, and I really like this movie. I think it's probably better than the first one. I love Helen Mirren, Lucy Liu, Rachel Zegler. I love the Shazam family, and Zachary Levi's good, Jack Dylan Grazer, Jim and Hansu, Usher Angel, and it's a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Wonder Woman came as at the end, and yeah, I had a fun time watching it. I really thought it was a fun movie. I love the action, the visuals was good, the music was pretty good, and yeah, David S. Sandberg did a good job. He also directed the first Shazam, and I saw it in cinemas. I really enjoyed it, and I saw it twice in cinema actually. The Flash I saw it 3 times, and so yeah, this one's a really good movie. Number 3, I have the Suicide Squad. This was made by James Gunn after he got fired by Marvel. and then Disney hired him, and then he did the Suicide Squad, and I really enjoyed this movie. It didn't do well at the box office, but I really enjoyed it. I loved all the characters. I had a good time with it. I really thought it was a fun movie. I love Peacemaker, Bloodsport, Harley Quinn, Ratcatcher, Polka Dot Man, King Shark was great. I love the humor. I thought it was great. Viola Davis comes back, and it was a great movie. I really love the spin-off Peacemaker, and it was a good movie. And James Gunn is actually running DC right now, and with Peter Safran. I really enjoyed this movie. Number two, I have Wonder Woman. Now, this was my favorite DC movie. Now it's my second favorite, and I enjoy it. I really think it's one of the best solo movies. I don't mind the third act. I thought the third act was fine. I loved Ares of the villain. Gal Gadot was great in this, and Chris Pine. The chemistry was good. Visuals were good. The song, the music was good. The action was just amazing, and it was just a great movie. It came at a time where DC just wasn't doing great, and then this one was actually good and it was successful. And I think everyone can agree this was a really good movie, and I really enjoyed it. I really thought it was great. It was the first Wonder Woman movie we got, and yeah, so I really enjoyed this movie. And then finally, there was Zack Snyder Justice League, which is defending Zack's vision of his Justice League. I enjoyed it. I thought the cast was good. You had Henry Cavill, Jason Momoa, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, Ben Affleck, and then you had Ray Fisher. Oh yeah, I forgot I saw Wonder Woman in cinemas, and I saw Suicide Squad twice in cinemas. But I enjoyed it. This one is my favorite DC movie. Always will be my favorite. This is what Zack's vision for the Justice League, and I really enjoyed it. I thought the visuals were good. Steppenwolf was good. All the acting was good. Like you could tell, it made sense. It's 4 hours. I thought everyone had their time to shine, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. That is all my ranking of DCE movies. So comment down below. Let me know what's your favorite DCE movie. You can do your own rankings, guys. So much my videos for my next one. Bye.